and today we'll be doing a gun review on all the assault rifles in Call of Duty. And before we get into this, smash that like button and let's start. So the KN is a full auto assault rifle, fast rate of fire with a moderate recoil. It is a cool looking gun. I mean, it's one of the most famous guns, I think. One of the most well known. It's very quick fire rate. It's reasonable damage. Range pretty good. Accuracy could be better. I mean, if you put more things on it, like maybe grip or stuff, it does like put the accuracy up a bit. But yeah, that's the KN. Okay, and the XR2 is a 3-round assault burst assault rifle. Burst cycle automatically by holding the trigger. This actually has more damage than the KN. Has about a bit less firing rate. One block off range, and actually has more accuracy. It is a 3 burst, so it can be hard for some people that played the game, but it is a very good weapon, and it does have all its things are pretty reasonable. Okay, and I'll get like into detail after I do all the guns. So the HVK30, so it's kind of like the KN, just a bit smaller. It's a full auto assault rifle, very fast rate of fire with a tight hit fire accuracy. So you can see it's a very high rate of fire. Not as much damage as the KN or the XR2, and not as much range as both of them. But the rate of fire rate is just way higher. And also the accuracy is also really high on this. It is a small weapon. It's kind of the same size as some of the submachine guns. Yeah, it's kind of the same size of them, but it's in the assault rifles. And the ICR-1 is kind of same as the KN. It's a fully assault rifle, modest damage with minimal recoil. It does a lot less damage than all the other ones, but then the range, rate of fire and accuracy are very high. So this actually seems like a very good weapon for the people higher that have more attachments for this. Maybe if you just like leveled up the damage a bit, like with that FMJ or something, it would be a very good weapon. It has lots of accuracy, rate of fire and range, so it is good for the kind of long shots. Okay, now let's move on to Man of War, one of my favourite guns. Man of War, a fully auto assault rifle, strong damage with a slow rate of fire. It does have, I think, the highest damage, and it has a lot of range, about the exact same as the ICR. So this is a very good weapon for long shots. Rate of fires are quite a lot slower than all the other ones, especially the HVK30, but it does a lot of damage, and all the damage, range, fire rate and accuracy are pretty level with each other. So it's quite amazing gun. Yeah, for me anyway. Okay, now let's move on to the Shiva, which is a semi-auto marksman assault rifle. Eliminates enemies, infantry in 2 shots. It has the highest damage here, but I'm pretty sure it's a semi-auto, so that means every time you press this trigger it shoots. You can't hold it down. The range is very high, so it's kind of like a sniper that you can just. It's kind of like the Drakon, really. But Yeah, it's really low rate of fire because it's semi-auto. You have to click, and its accuracy is pretty good. So it can get it's basically a sniper. It's got the long range, the high damage, the accuracy, and not the good range like rate of fire because it's semi-auto like most of the sniper rifles. But anyway, let's go onto the M8, which you only unlock at level 55 because it is one of the better weapons here. I know it doesn't seem that because of the damage actually. It's only got, I think that's 5 blocks of damage, but it's got very high range, quite good fire rate, and very good accuracy. It's a 4-round burst assault rifle. It's kind of like it's like a burst gun, like the XR2, but it shoots 4 rounds instead of 3, and I'm pretty sure you can hold it down, and it doesn't have that much recoil. So you can pretty much just like get the long shots with this. Pretty much, it's a pretty sick gun. I don't have any of the black market guns because I don't like really have them. Yeah, and I haven't unlocked them or anything, and we won't be going into them. But now I'll be talking about what kind of person would use these guns. So the KN is more for the people that want the good kind of the close shots and maybe the occasional long shot, the good rate of fire, and maybe the people that kind of go in for the kills instead of like staying back and sniping all the kills. So this gun is for the people that go in, maybe with the maybe sprint into the enemy base, get all the kills, run out. Okay, the XR2 is more of the weapons where you kind of stay back and snipe, but if some of the people on this game will actually go up with the KN and go and get some close range kills, because it does have a lot of damage and fire rate, even though it's a 3-round auto burst, but you can hold the trigger down, so it's a lot better. So these are for the people that kind of like stay back maybe to the middle of the map and kind of snipe people, but like go in for it. Okay, now the H3K30 is definitely a weapon like the KN. You would go in for the kills, you'd run in for people, because it doesn't have that much, it doesn't have that much range, so you would go in for the kills. It has very high fire rate, so you could probably win against most gun battles against some other player. Yeah, so this is more of the kind of run into the enemy base, get all the kills, run out. The ICR is it's kind of like the XR2. You would go in for most kills, but then you might stay back into the middle of the area, middle of the map, to kind of get some people out, because it does have very high accuracy and range and fire rate, so you could actually stay back, and it doesn't have that much recoil, so you could actually camp with this weapon. I know it's not amazing because of the damage, but you would most likely win a gunfight with this gun. Okay, now the Man of War, one of my personal favourites, is probably it's a very good gun for going kind of middle range, middle of the map, kind of scoping people, going up to people, shooting them, because you will definitely, most likely, not guaranteed, but you'll most likely win a gun game with this because of the damage, and it only takes about 4 shots to the chest for a kill with this gun, maybe even less or more, but it's a very good gun for like kind of scoping them out or going up to people. The Shiva is more of a stay back weapon, kind of snipe people or maybe middle of the map, kind of scope people out, because semi-auto, and I don't think you'll win most gun fights with this, because it does have high damage. It's only a 2-hit kill. The only thing is, if they're using the HVK, yeah, it's definitely gonna beat it because of the rate of fire. This has 2. This one has like a lot higher. Yeah, so this is more stay back sniper kind of. It's kind of more of a sniper sort of gun. The M8 is a kind of middle area. It's kind of more like the man of war. You would go halfway, maybe go up for some kills. It could actually win. It would win about half the gunfights you would get in, because it's got really good accuracy and a decent rate of fire, and it's got 4 rounds, so every time you shoot someone it shoots 4 bullets wherever you're shooting them at. So I'm pretty sure this is 2 shot, like 2 kind of pulls on the trigger, or maybe like 1 if it's a good shot. But this is for people that like kind of more like the man of war. Like you would go up for some kills, but stay back in the middle sort of map for most kills. Okay, that's all the assault rifles for today. Like, subscribe, press the notification button for more videos. I'm pretty sure every day, and I'll see you later.